Hey there folks, this is DMC Jedi Man Gaming and welcome back to LEGO Marvel Avengers. We're jumping back on into this today. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying the series. I don't think we'll encounter the same technical difficulties we were encountering with the last few episodes because I've got a little bit of a new setup here. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying the series. Don't forget, if you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. Check out my gaming, or my main channel sometime if you like taste test, trailer reactions, unboxings, and reviews. And feel free to follow DMC Jedi Man's Den on social media. I'm currently on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Blue Sky. Links, as always, will be in the description below. So let's get this recording started. Starting the recording right now. Okay, recording's been started. Let's load into this. We're gonna do as much as we can to finish up Manhattan today. Get all the remaining gold bricks. Hopefully get all the characters helped. We don't need to do any more Stan Lee rescuing, because we're done with all that. We're done with all the races. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting all the gold bricks and doing the missions that garner more vehicles and characters, and of course purchasing said vehicles and characters. Alright. First thing we'll do is we'll switch over to Iron Man, because he's the one I like using the most, since he can fly around to things pretty quick.
I know you heroes are normally just flying across the sky without a care in the world, but if you've got a moment, there are some criminals close by, so, little help?
So I think first we're going to focus on the gold bricks. Wonder if I can cheese this one. Nope. Okay, there's Hawkeye. Okay, now back to Iron Man again. Okay, switch over to Cap for this one.
fine. I'd be there to help out, but I'm pretty busy recording videos of myself lip-syncing popular songs for research.
Something happened in Washington. Didn't happen in New York.
Aha! Okay, we're gonna need Sandman. Or maybe Reptile.
Maybe if I look up at the sky, I'll see a superhero fly past. What are the odds of that?
Okay, Reptile worked.
That song really needs to improve on its safety record.
Access granted.
Okay, now we need someone who's a bad guy. We'll go with Red Skull, because I know he's Hydra.
Access granted.
Okay, that's that one. Well, you just had good timing, because now I can switch over to you, not have to switch out of Iron Man. Even better, because I was going to need Iron Man for repairing this next. Alright, get this one.
It got away. Quick! Somebody get after that truck!
Access granted. Access granted.
Okay, well, I was hoping that we wouldn't have to switch out of this again, but we do. Oh, now you're there. Well, Too late to really matter now. Alright, switch back over again. Come on, there we go. So I can see 2 more coming up. Okay, well, that is not good. We have just had the game crash. Perfect! Well, I said we weren't going to have any more fucking problems, and here we are having more fucking problems. On the plus side, though, at least with the way I do recording of games now, you know, I don't have to start up a new recording. But man, does that piss me off. How much are we gonna have to fucking redo here now? This is the shit I hate about Lego games. Get playing, get enjoying things, and it's like, oh, by the way, we're gonna fucking crash now. Goodbye, progress. It's like I fucking jinxed myself. I'm like, oh, we're not gonna have any more problems. Problem. Actually, I'm gonna turn the fan on a little bit because it's a little warm in here right now. Oh, wait. I just realized I can skip that. Okay, I was just making sure. For a moment there, I thought it said 0% progress. I was gonna be like, don't you dare have fucking wiped my save file, or I will be super pissed. Like that, if the save file got wiped, that'd be where this series would definitely end. Because I would not redo everything just to get back to this point. Oh, that doesn't bode well. I think we have to redo all of those. Maybe. Maybe not all of them. Okay, we need a strong character. Abomination strong. And then switch over to Thor. Oh. Wish I'd known. Great. Oh, motherfucker! Oh, Thanos can yeah, okay, this is gonna make it a little easier. It's like, yeah, I know I can switch my other character out, but it's like I want to keep as Iron Man. Okay. Oh, and that's what I need.
There appears to be some trouble close by. I'd be there to help out, but I'm pretty busy recording videos of myself lip-syncing popular songs for research.
Roxxon really needs to improve on its safety.
Also, I think maybe that did save, which if it did, then I think we only have to do the character stuff. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone else, so I think we're gonna start doing all these character missions.
Think you can master these moves? I was told this dancing game was unbeatable, but I have already mastered all the sequences. I even had time to set up my own. Think you're up for the challenge? You're gonna need a photographic memory to master this task. See if you can match this. One of these days, I'll be the one singing. Someone else will have to lead. I see you no stranger to your local arcade. Perhaps we should up the ante. Let's try that again, shall we?
I'm watching you, superhero-themed person.
Oh, sure. Just blow up the really? I don't... Impressive. It appears that you too have a talent for mimicry. Your funky moves made light work of this task. Some might even say you mastered this task. As such, accept this reward from a fellow taskmaster.
Alright, we got Taskmaster.
Witnesses are reporting lawless thugs on the loose in this area. You better see what you can do about them before things get out of hand.
Oh, you are so getting blogged about.
Well, this is just fantastic.
Just when I'd found something to devote my existence to, other than devouring mortals, it was cruelly taken away from me. I refer, of course, to the restaurant in which I was the acting head chef. Gone in the blink of an eye. But fear not, for the great Fin Fang will return to the culinary world with his latest venture. Fin Fang Foom's fantastic.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Free Frogurt Factory. All I need are a few ingredients to get me started, and perhaps a catchier name. Hurry along now. The sooner I can open the the sooner this city can continue to enjoy my culinary wonders.
Oh, you are so getting blocked.
Oh.
Don't make me write you a ticket.
Enjoyed Stark's little soiree up until the killer robot showed up.
Okay. First couple ingredients have been found.
Heavens to Becky.
I rather enjoyed Stark's little soiree up until the killer robot showed up. That put a bit of a doubt.
Okay.
Surely that suit can...
We may need your help to ward off some bad guys in this area.
Alright, there's the next item we
Fits in your
need.
schedule.
Come on.
I hope you weren't trying to assault a police officer.
No, that just comes naturally, I'm afraid. No.
It got away. Quick, somebody get after that truck.
Okay, we have all of the apples. I'm gonna say apples.
If we cross the street and a main
Alright, 2 more ingredients to get, and then we just gotta bring them back. Alright, that's the last of the
Roxxon
milk,
really needs to improve on its safety record.
if we can get it. And yeah, I know I could just destroy those, but...
Days to my retirement.
Aha!
What's taking so long? Find me those ingredients before my good spatula finds
Found
your
'em.
backside. Marvelous. This is everything I need to make my very first fantastically fresh and filling fat-free Frogurt. As is the case with any successful business, once that first Frogurt is out of the way, the rest just falls into place. That and once my small business loan comes through.
Alright, we got Fing Fang Foom.
Criminal activity taking place at 12 o'clock.
You guys are real. This rescue mission could have been so much easier if I could just carry everybody to safety. But I really busted up my arm during training, so that's off the table. I thought if I created some cloud platforms, the civilians could jump over here and climb down, but for some crazy reason, they're too scared. I've been trying the whole pep talk approach for hours. I think it's time someone a little more persuasive stepped in. Hey, I hope you weren't trying. From what I've heard, even your worst fears can be overcome if someone mind controls you. Sounds like just what we need.
No way, man. I ain't stepping on no stupid cloud.
Careful. Your average superhero might be able to survive that drop, but I don't think a civilian would come out so well.
Okay, I need someone who can fly, who can mind control. Can Scarlet Witch fly? Maybe. Where is she?
Gee whiz. I can't wait to step on those clouds.
Ooh.
They look so safe and fun.
Oh, almost fucked it up.
so recent they don't build houses out of clouds. Those things aren't so solid. Sure,
Yes!
let's jump up and down on these clouds. I can't see a single downside to this.
And he's dead.
I don't know what they're so scared about. I keep telling him those clouds are as solid as a rock. A rock that might dissipate under your feet after a second or two, but still.
No! Come on! I mean, at least we found a flying character that can do this, so... Worst part is I was so damn close there. Made it.
Okay, that's two. Didn't I tell you? Clouds are like the new floor.
I can't do it. I'm scared of heights.
Not what I meant to do.
All right, let's do this thing. Hey, have cars always been that small?
Is that all of them?
Great going. You really helped me out there. And seriously, if you could spread the word about how nice and reliable cloud platforms are, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Maybe then, the next time this happens, people will just bounce their way across on their own, and we can all go home a lot quicker.
Well, Cloud 9 is ours.
I gotta get across town in a hurry, but I don't have a great track record with cab drivers, so none of them will pick me up. You've got a vehicle, right? Can you give me a ride?
Yep.
Official business, right?
Okay, where... Oh, okay, good. Ghost Stud Trail is going to help.
Banks has been hit. Keep your eyes open for a truck to be in the scene at height 3.
Alright.
I'm an agent. I have a badge.
Sure you do.
My lawyer's gonna hear all about this.
Sorry.
Okay, this way.
We made it. Thanks a lot. I'm meeting my eyebrow stylist here, and he's crazy when it comes to being punctual. And the last thing I want is to be walking around with unkept eyebrows.
Alright, that's the Wendigo. Moon Knight? Yeah, Moon Knight.
Okay, you got me. I'm not a full-time cab driver. And I can see that you aren't a full-time civilian. You can call me Spectre. Inspector. I'm just heading to meet an informant downtown. I probably don't need to tell you that downtown is traditionally a shady neighborhood. And this cat is a real shady customer. If you're interested, I wouldn't say no to an extra pair of eyes on my back. Walk with me, partner.
Alright.
City shortchanged in the last couple of years.
My associate likes to keep a certain mystery about him. They say he pretty much runs this neighborhood, so keep your wits about you.
Hey, I'm an agent. I have a badge.
Eyes up, partner. Things could get rough any second. Yeah. Look at the cat
The price of real estate is sky high. Superheroes keep buying it all up.
Come on, Moon Knight. Move a little faster. Make your random bullshit go.
Hired goons, huh? And I thought my associate was a classy type.
Anyone receiving this message? We're getting reports of an incident close to your location. If you can hear this...
All right. Now we're in business.
Good! This place is just like London. I knew I recognized that so-called Mandarin. By the way, his King Lear overrated.
Okay. I just want a free heal.
Looks like my informant's a careful guy. Or is he testing us?
Nice to see you.
Mr. Tittles? So you're my informant? Now I get what they meant by, you gotta meet this crazy cat downtown. Thanks, partner, I'll take it from here. Oh, and hey, take this. You've earned it.
Alright, that should be Moon Knight. Yep, Moon Knight's ours.
Heavens to thank you.
We seriously need to revise our heroes for higher clientele.
Something happened in Washington. Well, if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen.
It sounded like such an easy job. Take a load of rookie SHIELD agents out on the mean streets of Manhattan and make sure they don't scrape their
Haven't I
knees too
done
bad.
this one before?
Except some of those jumped-up juniors thought they'd be heroes and ran off to chase bad guys without me. They better not be in too much trouble.
So, I'm gonna do this just to see
If I
whether or
wanted to
not
spend a
we
day
get
babysitting,
something.
I'd have just stayed at home, you know? with my actual paper.
Mr. Cage, I need the bathroom, but these goons keep getting in my way.
You know SHIELD is just a name, right? You don't have to just sit there and let people hit you.
Oh, thank you. I've been bursting since we got here.
No!
Mr. Cage, I swallowed my comms device. Can I get a new one?
You SHIELD boys sure know how to take a punch.
Yikes, that was intense. I wonder if it's too late to go back to working in the gas station.
Yeah, I'm positive I did this mission before.
Stand down, peasants! I am a mighty SHIELD agent.
Yeah, if it turns out that we did this one like I thought we did and there's no reward.
Thanks. But
Uh-oh. Looks like Junior's in trouble.
Man, what a time to forget how to make a fist. Fingers bend inwards or outwards? Ow! Not outwards!
You guys are so green, people try to take Hulk selfies with you.
Okay, they were up here. I didn't see them when I first got up here.
Oh, thanks. I thought I was a goner.
Think that's everyone accounted for. Thanks for help. Here, take a cut of the pay for this job.
Okay, so yeah. I guess that's a mission I can repeat when I want for studs. So yeah, only going to where the white arrows are then.
Hey, do you have a second? Don't worry, it's not work-related. Following popular demand from at least 4 other SHIELD agents, I've decided to put together a Lola calendar. Every month, a more glamorous shot than the last, or at least once I get that final shot. I heard Hulk selfies were fast becoming a trend, so what better way to finish off my calendar than a snap of my favorite lady with my favorite big green thing. But first, I have to find the perfect location. Lola, let's ride.
How much time do you think they spend working it?
How about here? Nah, you're right. I think we can do better. Here? No? Okay, you're the boss.
Like, if I were going to do it, I'd do it with the Statue of Liberty. Flying cars, Statue of Liberty, and Hulk. Sounds pretty photogenic to me. Or the top of the Empire State Building.
Uh-oh, we've got company.
What? There. Don't fail me for that. It failed me for that, didn't it? Oh, you motherfucker. That's stupid.
Where are you hiding, you overgrown iguana?
It'd be nice if I knew right where I fucking was. Here it is.
Feel like getting your hands dirty? We're getting reports of some trash in your area that needs to be taken out. As in, following popular demand, I heard Hulk.
Hopefully it's
Not here. Now you're right. I think
hopefully it's just this one mission. Or not mission. Hopefully just this one attack.
Here? No? Okay, you're the boss. Uh-oh, we've got company. This seems like a decent spot. Wait, nope. I see birds.
Oh, come on. I'm not sure how much more your car can take.
Quick, stop them before they can scuff her paint job.
Don't! Why the hell can I target his car? That's bullshit. Fucking A! God damn that! Fucking hell, that's goddamn fucking bullshit! I shouldn't be able to fucking blow the fucking car up myself, you goddamn fucking pricks! That is fucking shit! We're not even gonna fucking attempt that goddamn mission again until the very fucking end. Cause fuck that! That is some fucking bullshit if I ever fucking saw it!
I've heard that the dragon Xiao has been seen lurking around this area. I kinda hoped after defeating him a while back, he'd, you know, stay defeated for a little longer. But it looks like he's decided to be reborn again for, what is it, the 67th time? Either way, we've gotta stop him. The last thing this city needs is another rampaging lizard thing stomping about the place.
You sound like Beast Boy.
You might not recognize a dragon when you see one, but don't worry. I'm a bit of an expert. Don't know if I mentioned it, but I defeated Xiao Lao before. Got a cool scar on my chest and everything. dragon. Sorry, folks. Oh, there he is. Now we've got you, Xiao Lao. Ah, not again. Okay, this time it's definitely Xiao Lao. It's all in the scales. What? Another costume? Is there some sort of festival going on? Well, looks like Xiao Lao isn't here. Just a bunch of really convincing costumes. I guess there's no threat here after all. Or is that just what he wants us to think? Yeah, now I get it. Think you can lull me into a false sense of security, do you, Xiao Lao? Well, no dice! The Iron Fist will remain clenched and waiting until you show your true face. Which could take a while, so you could probably get going. Thanks for the help.
I've made my mind up.
Alright, that's Iron Fist.
We're getting more reports of criminal activity close to your location. Guess the bad guys don't want you to get too rusty, huh?
Well, that happened. Well, I guess it's time to move on and go back to life before aliens flew in and trashed half of Manhattan. And for me in the cafe, that means getting some customers back. A bunch of our regulars were happily sipping their mochachinos when it all went down. I haven't seen them since. You don't think anything happened to them, do you? I'm hoping they're all just still hiding.
Something happened in Washington. Nothing didn't happen.
If you see anyone looking scared and thirsty, send them my way. It's probably one of our regulars.
Is it safe to come out yet? So, it's safe now? Oh, great.
Oh, come closer! I want to take a selfie and show it to my great-granddaughter!
So tired and weak.
Oh, my hero! Now out of the way! I need my beads.
Aliens in London, England?
Ah, what I wouldn't give for a macchiato. And to be reunited with my family. Oh, thank Lord!
Oh man, this fearing for my life business is one thing, but this dry mouth is another. You came to rescue me! Ha, awesome!
I'm sure they're all just hiding. I mean, I don't remember any kind of announcement that the coast was clear, so how are they to know? I'm so glad everyone got back safe. Thank you so much. And on a side note, totally a byproduct of this whole thing, you understand. My tips should start rolling back in. Here, I think you definitely deserve a cut.
Alright, Beth the waitress is now ours.
I finally figured out how to communicate using this hologram table thing. Somehow, I got it stuck on Morse code. Anyway, keep an eye out for trouble.
Hey, over here. Don't worry, this is gameplay related.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk smash!
Only kidding. This isn't one of those quests. Instead, I could use some help tracking down the known criminal who walked free in my court case today. He's as guilty as I am, really, but the evidence just isn't solid enough. Yet. I just know that if we can find his hideout, I'll have that conniving crook dead to rights. Shall we?
Okay.
I followed our felonious friend back here from the courtyard before he disappeared on me. The hideout must be around here somewhere.
One of these days, I'll be the one special, and someone else will.
Just a thought. I might not be the most inconspicuous of gals to be doing this kind of work.
Okay. Oh.
What do you want to bet these thugs are part of my friend's gang?
Alright.
There you are. Hope you don't mind us stopping by unannounced. Bingo! This is the place, all right. And once the police get an anonymous tip to swing on by and feast their eyes on all the evidence, my friend here will be relocated to a new hideout. One with barred windows. Thanks for the help. I owe you one.
Alright, that takes care of She-Hulk.
Incoming crime report. Looks like a possible robbery. Reminds me of when that guy stole a priceless gem and then just put it on a glove. I mean, who does that?
Oh, it's so good to see the city again. Oh, hello. You know, I used to come here all the time when I lived in New York. There was a charming little cafe nearby.
Alright. Ah! Old-timey
A
mission.
rent-controlled apartment. That's my goal in life. I've heard this cafe owner is selling something called a Captain America cappuccino. I don't think it's likely that Steve somehow survived and became a barista, but I have to be sure. Unfortunately, getting inside the cafe won't be quite as simple as one might imagine. Nicely done. However, it would appear that Steve isn't inside after all, as if Captain America would be in need of a hot drink right now. In any case, thank you for... hang on. 10 cents for a cup of coffee? Can you believe it?
Alright. Oh, Squirrel Girl Classic! Nice! Start purchasing all of our new characters.
I'm watching you, superhero person. Those aliens certainly made this a memorable holiday. I must remember to tell Auntie Vera about this.
Alright, where to
Most
next?
important law.
Might I borrow you for a moment? Don't worry, it's not anything too taxing. Just a little brain surgery. You may not know this, but the great Sorcerer Supreme was once a mere neurosurgeon. Until an accident robbed me of the full use of my hands, and I was reduced to performing back-alley operations to get by. However, the brain is not something you want to be tinkering with without a steady hand. And some of my patients from that time were left slightly mentally defragmented. The Sorcerer Supreme has the ability to heal them. I just need a little help finding them.
Alright.
The patients I mentioned all have a fairly obvious tell. Quite simply, they all think they're farm animals. Keep your ears open, and I'm sure you'll be able to track them down.
I rather enjoyed oink. Oink, oink, oink. Oink. Oink.
You recognize that so-called Mandarin. By the way, his King Lear over.
Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, that's two of them.
Sorry to interrupt your little trip across the city, but the police are on their way to a crime in progress near you. Maybe you can beat them to it.
Oh! Oh?
Have a nice day.
The patients I mentioned all have a fairly obvious tell. Quite simply, they all think they're farm animals. Yes, this is all of them. I must thank you. Finally, I can right this wrong committed in my darkest hour. Or at the very least, dress them up and open up some kind of petting zoo. I'd rather think there could be some serious money in it. What do you think? Don't worry, I wouldn't dream of leaving you out of the profits. I jest, of course. About the petting zoo, I mean. Yes, even I am not that strange.
Alright, we got Doctor Strange. I see 3 more arrows. That being said, if one of these is that stupid Lola one again, I am not doing that again. No way, no sir, no how am I attempting that stupid one again.
And into the cloning machine. Black Panther stopped by and asked me to look after Mr. Tittles while he was out on a mission. It's not like I didn't have a lot to do already, but how could I say no to that furry little face? Or faces, as is now the case. He somehow managed to get into a cloning device we were developing and replicate himself. As adorable as an army of Mr. Tittles sounds, it could be dangerous to have them running loose before we can perform some tests. Please help me find them.
Alright.
I suppose this is one way of giving the cat 9 lives.
There he is.
There appears to be some trouble close by. I'd be there to help out, but I'm pretty busy recording videos of myself lip-syncing popular songs for research.
Just 3 more days to my retirement.
In the name of... Forget it.
That's 3 of them. Four.
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not gonna mess up anything.
5.
Iron Man, huh? Oh, surely that suit can't be made from iron.
Hey, no jaywalking. The most important law.
Alright, that's 6. 3 more and that'll be all the kitties. Or Mr. Tittles is if you'd prefer.
I suppose this is one way of giving a cat 9 lives.
Alright. 2 more of them and that'll be that. And that's the last one right there.
I suppose this is one way of giving a cat 9 lives. Mr. Tittles! But which one is the original? It appears all the clones are identical in every way. No signs of deterioration caused by the cloning process. Same noble portrait, same glossy coats. So it shouldn't matter which one goes back to Black Panther. As for the others, well, it appears I've gained myself a few pets.
Alright, that's Vale. Okay, I see 2 more arrows that way.
Where did they all go?
Oh hey, Lou Ferrigno!
A fight broke out while I was doing security in the courthouse the other day. And, well, let's just say I lost my cool a little bit. Yeah, things have settled down now. But some of the jury ran away with the big green guys showed up. I don't suppose you could take a look around for them, could you?
Alright, so now I'm looking for the jury.
You can find the jury
Objection! Can't we just say the guy was guilty and all go home? Fine, I'll go back. Guess I should have chosen a better place to take a nap.
Okay, that wasn't one of the people I needed.
You sure left those bad guys quaking in their boots. You see what I did there?
No wonder people hate jury duty. Did someone take care of that big green loony?
Alright, that's 2 of them.
Talk about a courtroom drunk. Is it safe to go back?
Those aliens certainly made this a memorable one.
The judge is really writing me about this one. If you could find no jurors for me, it'll be a big help. Oh, great! You found them all. Now we can get the court back to session. Hopefully without any objections.
Oh, that gave us Ant-Man Classic. I actually would have thought that would have given us Lou Ferrigno. And that is a mission where you actually earn something. Wonderful. Well, I'm not doing it now. I'm gonna have to probably look up what to do, see if I can
Anything go wrong?
see if I can figure out some sort of a solution to
You
it.
know, doing what you think is right doesn't mean you only have to fight the bad guys. I've got to get back to the Griffith without being spotted by any more SSR agents. I knew I should have brought my blonde wig with me. Wait, you look like a completely trustworthy person. Fancy a pleasant stroll through the city?
Uh-huh.
I suppose this means it's time to go to work. Crikey O'Reilly, now what? I'm Peggy Carter, and I'm not here to take lunch orders. I'm beginning to think this day will never end.
Pretty cool, all the vehicles are now old.
You're certainly more capable than that outfit you're wearing would seem to suggest. Sorry, that was rather mean. I'm having kind of a bad day. I should be able to make it the rest of the way, but thanks again.
Okay, that gives me finesse.
My lawyer's gonna hear
I am going to change from her into another Iron Man. Because I figure if I've got 2 of them, maybe the other one will help too.
you weren't trying to assault a police officer?
Following popular demand from it, I heard Hulk. How about here? Nah, you're right. I think we can do better.
It's like this mission is so freaking stupid. It's like, for one thing, I shouldn't be able to target fucking Lola myself.
Here? No? Okay, you're the boss. Uh-oh, we've got company.
If I mentioned I hate this stupid mission yet.
Hey, this seems like a decent spot. Wait, nope. I see bird poop. Quick, stop them before they can scuff her paint job.
Well, I made it farther than I did last time, at least. Usually this is in freeze. Though if I'm lucky, this will be the last.
All right, how about here? Yep, I think we got a winner. Line up that Hulk and take the shot. Excellent. Yep, that one's going on the cover. You know, I think this calendar might be even better than the one Agent Hill did. Of her favorite pizza joints, if I remember correctly. Thanks a lot.
Alright. Well, we actually completed that asinine one. I guess I don't have to do it next time. That being said, I'm a salty bitch right now, so once we're back in the Mark 45, I think I'm blowing Lola up out of spite. Oh, now you're indestructible.
messing.
Lou Ferrigno again.
I must have a serious case of marks on my wardrobe. Why else will all my shirts be in pieces? I really need some new clothes, but my boss will let me leave my post long enough to go to the store. Would you mind picking up some shirts for me? Preferably a whole bunch to keep me going for a while.
Alright.
By the way, if you see Green Manic in one of those clothes shops, just tell her.
I do think I know what I'm going to call this episode, though. I was originally thinking I'd call it, you know, Mopping Up Manhattan, but I think I'm going to call it Her Name Was Lola. Alright, that's the first two done. Alright, that's half of them. Alright, that gets us to 8, so we only need 2 more shirts. Whoa! Did anyone else see that? That ambulance just went to the underwear. Come to think of it, the driver of that thing's probably gonna need a new pair of underwear. There we go. Now we can go return these to Lou Ferrigno.
Incoming crime report. Looks like a possible robbery. Reminds me of when that guy stole a priceless gem and then just put it on a glove. I mean, who does that?
Okay.
As far as size goes, I'm usually a triple XL. But if they don't have those, a plain old double XL should do the job. Hey, you got my shirts. You've done me a real favor here. I was worried I was gonna have to come to work tomorrow, wearing that incredible Hulk costume I got for Halloween.
Alright, that gives us speed.
Next they'll be Cardiff, England, or Moscow, England.
Come on! There we go, that's a speed boost.
Oh man, fair fights. Huh.
Oh! him again.
Careful around that lake. They say someone got attacked by a bear in there the other day. Can you believe it? I mean, who ever heard of a bear in Central Park? If I ever do see one, though, I got a big green friend I like for him to meet. What's up? Don't panic. Leslie won the circus. Like that big, don't just stand there. Somebody, where's the Hulk when you need him? He could have had the bear licked in no time. No! That was really something. Might even say it was incredible. Okay.
Well, that gives us Lou Ferrigno now. Alright, we got 2 more missions over here. I think I'll do this one first, since it's farther out.
Another successful dirty deal in the bag. Wait, why am I saying that out loud? Hail Hydra! I mean, hey, hi there. Sorry, had something caught in my throat. But, since you mentioned Hydra, I just, heard a report that some of their agents have been sighted leaving the helicarrier with some Chitauri weapons previously seized by S.H.I.E.L.D. I think I was, in the bathroom at the time. They're probably still in the city. If you're quick, maybe you can still catch them? Anything about a double agent and S.H.I.E.L.D., just ignore them. Those guys are all nuts.
Alright, that's all the Chitauri weapons. Let's bring them back to the trader. I mean, Stillwell.
Oh, great work. You got all the weapons back. You know, for a minute I was worried that someone might have warned Hydra that you were coming, and that maybe you would have been ambushed and not made it back alive. But it seems like none of that happened, so I'll just take those off you and put them somewhere safe. Thanks again.
Well, that gives us Death Locket. Alright. We know we got a mission here.
I wonder if someone will randomly ask me for a story about my past today. Disguise can often be an agent's greatest weapon. Working for the SSR, I often felt invisible to my co-workers, but on missions, the skill of not being seen usually proved to be very useful.
Don't make me write you a ticket.
Wait, who are you? Are you supposed to be my backup? You'll stand out like a sore thumb dressed like that. Help me follow this suspicious-looking character. Careful now.
They don't stand out quite as much as you think.
Of course the price of real estate is sky high. Superheroes keep buying it all up.
Who wanted a fight between a Quinjet and a Chitauri Cherry? Wait, what do you mean I just missed that?
It's a good thing this guy is very, very, very dumb.
Well done, you. I dare say you'd make it. You know, sometimes the most dangerous work can essentially be summed up as a highly sophisticated game of peekaboo. I'll take these findings back to the SSR, but thanks again.
Alright, that gives me trauma. Okay, I see we've got at least one more mission here now. We're getting to the end of them. Once the missions are done, that's everything for Manhattan.
Communicate using this hologram table thing. Somehow, I got it stuck on Morse code. Anyway, keep an eye out for trouble in this area.
The horror. The pasteurized, milky horror. Oh, hello again. You know, this Daisy Clover milk farm and I have a long history. You wouldn't think that a seemingly innocent-looking place like this could hold such a terrible secret. I previously infiltrated this organization by wearing a clever disguise. However, they won't be likely to fall for the same trick twice, so perhaps a rather more stealthy approach will be required. I'm not exactly sure what I expect we'll find, but I have reason to believe it might be something rather out of the ordinary.
Hey, I'm just following you. Alright. Okay.
Well, I certainly
Whoa!
wouldn't have expected to find that. I suppose everything turned out all right in the end. I mean, yes, we did cause a small amount of property damage, but there's no use crying over spilled. What's that expression again?
Alright, Blue Marvel is now ours. And we got another mission that we can go to.
Sorry to interrupt your little trip across the city, but the police are on their way to a crime in progress near you.
Such a busy city. That never seems to change. Getting around a big city like this can be a little stressful at times. Especially these days with giant green monsters rampaging down the streets in what is essentially their underwear. But it wasn't always like this, you know?
I'm just waiting for the next car to show up.
Where is that Mr. Jarvis? You'd think you could trust someone to show up to their own secret meeting. I can't wait any longer. I should get to the SSR, I mean, the phone company, right away. Could I trouble you for a lift, please?
Official business, right?
Cat-like reflexes seem to...
Where is that Mr. Jarvis? You'd think you could trust someone to show up to their own
Okay.
secret meeting. I can't wait any longer. I should get to the SSR, I mean, the phone company, right away. Could I trouble you for a lift, please?
Alright.
Thank you for your assistance. Your driving skills leave a lot to be desired. But you got me here, so that's a start. Anyway, mustache. I've got top secret, telephones to attend to. Cheerio!
Alright, that's Hellcat unlocked. Alright, and we've got another mission now. Seems that all we've got left are Peggy's missions. I'm not sure how many more we've got, but I think we're close. I mean, there's only so many of them they can have, I think.
The city is so beautiful. Well, the top side, at least. When Howard Stark's invention was stolen, Mr. Jarvis and I had to retrace the culprit's escape route through the sewers. It wasn't exactly pleasant, so you can imagine my reluctance to go back a second time. Mr. Jarvis! Now, where's he gone to? Honestly, of all the places he could possibly... Wait. Perhaps there's a way I can retrieve him without having to go back into those wretched seas. You there? Fancy a spot of fishing?
Ah.
There they are. Wait until I tell that Mr. Jarvis. You'd think someone with access to Howard Stark's money would just buy another car. Oh well, thank you for your help. You've saved me a bath. And several bars of diamond toilet soap.
Alright, that's light speed.
Well, I see they managed to rebuild the old place.
I'm actually going to purchase all of our new characters we have real quick. Pretty sure that we have a new Iron Man as well. There he is.
Reporting for duty.
I probably shouldn't say too much, but I came here once, years ago. I was investigating something for a friend of mine, and the trail led me here.
Alright.
Looking for clues in this refinery shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, as long as there isn't a team of heavily armed security guards inside. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to regret saying it out loud? I suppose this means it's time to go to work. Sorry to do this, but I'm afraid you've managed to get on my bad side. So you'd better get out when you've got the chance. Oh, don't worry about me. It's hardly likely that things might spiral out of control and result in the destruction of the entire facility. Oh, why do I have to keep setting myself up like that?
That's another Iron Man.
Oh, Angie, you were always meant for great things. My friend Angie was finding life as an aspiring actress rather difficult. So when she told me she was auditioning for a role in a small play, I felt I should be there for her. Glad I managed to avoid having to take lunch orders for once. Now I can use my break to go and meet Angie at... Wait, is that the time? Already? You wouldn't be able to give me a lift by any chance, would you?
Yep.
Yeah, take my car. I've been all about saving the environment since this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that would have made things easier.
Glad I managed to avoid having to take lunch orders for once. Now I can use my break to go and meet Angie at... Wait, is that the time? Already? You wouldn't be able to give me a lift by any chance, would you?
Hey, I'm walking here.
Would you like to see a picture of the great grandchildren?
All right.
Did Mrs. Stark never tell her? Did not give me the dress out to strangers.
Okay, good. It's like the trail disappeared for a moment there. I didn't want to go the wrong way. Not a big fan of the black and white style. I mean, I get it, it's setting up an atmosphere, but it's so hard to see the things I need to see. Alright, almost there.
This should be far enough. If Angie sees me being driven by someone dressed in your attire, she'll ask a lot of questions. Actually, perhaps you and I belong on stage. What with you in that outfit and my ventriloquism act? Actually, forget I said that.
Okay, that's Red She-Hulk.
Criminal activity taking place at 12
The Captain America Adventure Program. I never enjoyed those old Captain America radio shows. I mean, really, who writes such rubbish? But when I hear them now, they seem to make me feel strangely nostalgic. There is, however, one particular character I'm not such a great fan of. Nurse Betty Carver. Can you believe that? They've changed my name and put me in their silly little radio show. It's completely disrespectful to the actual Captain America. Doing something about this.
Alright. Repair this.
I can't do it. I really don't like the program, but I suppose if it cheers other people up and they enjoy it, then who am I to judge? I just hope that someday the real story of Captain Steve Rogers can be told. Preferably without a damsel in distress.
Alright, that's Stryker. Also, I think I might have underestimated how much would be left.
In times of crisis, it helps to keep a level head. Ready for another adventure? All right, but you must focus. Please, focus. Oh. I'm not a big fan of that particular phrase for some reason.
Why are all these people fighting each other? Best guess, Dr. Fenhoff and Dr. Underwood discarded some midnight oil in this area. We need to find a way to calm everyone down before it's too late. Hurry!
Good to have you with us.
Okay. That's 2 down, 1 to go, and then they'll be done fighting each other. Let me destroy it.
It would appear that dancing isn't this group's greatest skill. Thank you for all your help, and always remember to know your value. Anyone else's opinion doesn't really matter. Take care.
That's Agent Carter retired unlocked. So let's make those purchases. Then I'll take a quick look at the skyline if I can see something else. Oh, that was that one. I do not see any anything on the skyline, so
Think next time you can stick around to help with cleanup?
Suspects have fled the scene in a stolen truck.
okay, that's just one of those. Oh, actually, this'll... I don't need to go to the helicarrier, just go to space. I'm just doing this to see what it says about Manhattan. I think we've got everything, but I just want to be sure. Oh! I'm still missing gold bricks? How? And I'm still missing a couple character tokens. Weird. Like, I would have thought that I had them. That is very weird. I'm just traveling to the area again just to... Oh, I wonder... Does the helicarrier count as Manhattan? Because if it does, then that might be where all remaining gold bricks and the 2 remaining quests are. Because I don't see anything on the tracker.
In this area. I mean, if that fits into your schedule.
Yeah, I don't see anyone there, so... Let's head to the helicarrier. That'll at least give me an idea.
What's that? Speak up!
Okay. Let's go inside here. That'll give me some more ideas on things. Like, I'm pretty sure gold bricks aren't going to just appear down in Manhattan. Okay, we have something here. Okay, we have things here. Crisis averted. Up.
How's the VR room going? Well, we still have to tighten up the graphics on level 3.
Okay, don't see anyone there, so let's go this way.
Maybe I should just call Dr. Cho. No. I can handle this. We're all delighted that Dr. Cho's cradle technology succeeded in creating an entire being. Its structure was a little compromised during the process, and it requires some maintenance. I propose that we cause a disjunction between the push connectors and the dynamic core. This should culminate in the extracellular architecture suspension I'm sorry. Basically what I mean is we need to turn it off and on again.
Okay.
Even with such cutting-edge technology as this, you can't beat the classic reboot technique. Sorry, I forgot that Dr. Cho encrypted the startup sequence. She never got around to showing me how to bypass it.
So
But never mind. I'm sure you'll have it cracked in no time.
Alright.
It seems to have worked. The cradle is back online. Now, for future tests, I believe we just need to revise both the mechanical integration and the synthetic pull in order to... Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I? Thank you. I'll be sure to credit you in my notes.
Alright, that gives me another Iron Man. Okay.
Someone should make a TV show out of my life.
Switch over to Cap. I'll buy this Iron Man while I'm at it. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, that's another gold brick taken care of. Alright, switch over to Loki. I will take that. Also turned all that off. Okay. Alright, switch over to Vision. Actually, can he, no, he can't. There we go. That takes care of that one.
So many variables. I wonder if a few basic adjustments could draw the required response. Every time I see the Avengers, I wonder, could I be a superhero? It seems as though many do start their heroic careers as scientists. Maybe all I need is the right scientific disaster? Well, let's not jump the gun. To start with, I'm not even sure what kind of weapon I would use. Though I imagine there'd be plenty lying around here. Could you perhaps fetch me some so I can perform some tests?
Okay. Okay, that doesn't help. Nor does that. Wait. Actually, this might help.
Access granted.
Okay, that helped. Okay. That's another weapon. Now we just need 2 more. I think I need to do this. Though I need a strong character. I think I'm going to need Hawkeye next, so I may as well switch over, because I know there was that thing over here that was glass. Yeah. Okay. So we can go back to her. That takes care of that. Then there's just a few more gold bricks, and once I don't see any icons anymore, then I'll head back to space and check.
Shield doesn't mind me borrowing them. You may want to be somewhere else for the next stage of the experiment. As I said, I'm a bit new to these things, and I wouldn't want to have to regrow one of your appendages if something goes wrong. Thanks for your assistance.
Alright, that's Dr. Cho unlocked. Oh, I see a another icon for that now. Also, is there something this way?
It's not glamorous work, but somebody's got to do it.
Aha! There's a fellow there.
Shield thanks you for your
And a couple gold bricks this way. Oh, I see the tightrope there now. Of course, it would help if he would actually stand on it. This is ticking me off a little. Oh, fuck you! Try Black Widow. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna fly my ass up there and switch. Alright, that's 2. You know what? That works. Alright.
Shield thanks you for your continued work.
Now, what do you need?
Glamorous work, but somebody's got to do it. The Avengers, huh? Gotta admire them for all the world saving they do. I wish they'd have a little more consideration for the little people. Take Tony Stark, for instance. Last time he was here, he was snacking on blueberries. Ended up dropping more on the floor and into our machinery than in his mouth. And who has to clean up after him? Yours truly. And you, I guess. I mean, you can't possibly listen to me complain for that long and not want to help, right?
You do know who you're talking to.
They might not seem it, but blueberries are actually a pretty big security risk. One rolls into the wrong vent and boom, helicarrier plummets into the ocean.
All right. Of course there was a blueberry there.
Shield thanks you for your continued work. Should have mentioned, but don't eat any of the blueberries you find. Might sound dumb, but I have to itemize them all before I can complete this mission. Plus, it's a bit gross.
I can't believe it's really you!
Alright, switch over to Red Skull.
Access granted.
Okay, that was not a blueberry. Okay. Of course this one's going to be asinine. Okay, well, let's go after the ones this way first. Hold on, is there anything down here? No. Alright, there's another one.
How about that?
Okay, I don't think there's anything in there, so I'm gonna exit out of there. Okay, nothing in there. At least it seems.
Good to have you with
us. Access granted. Access granted.
Alright, well there's another blueberry. I don't know if doing that had anything to do with it or not. It's another one down. Should be a couple more in here, I would think. Okay, that's 7. So I've got 3 more to find. I've got a hunch the other 3 are going to be on the top of the helicarrier. So we are going to go up top. Oh. Well, we need Hawkeye again. Okay, so that leaves 2 of them left now. Oh, I see it. And I see the last. So, yeah, they're not on up top. Alright, that's all 10 of them. Let's go return them. Then we'll check. I think, though, that will be all of Manhattan done. Maybe.
If we take the average amount of blueberries in the bag, subtract the amount seen being consumed by Stark and other Avengers on the security cameras, then... Great! This should be all of the rogue berries accounted for. Here, take this for a job well done.
Alright, that's the protector. Let's go to space, because that'll tell us whether or not we actually did get everything there or not. Yep, Manhattan is done. Okay, so next time I play, I'll start getting some of the other places done. Barton's Farm is all done already, so we'll probably do Malibu, the Shield base. Let's see, Malibu has 10 character tokens and 6 gold bricks left to get. Shield base has 6 gold bricks, 10 tokens. Washington, D.C. has that same amount. Asgard has the same, has a bit less since we did a little bit there. Sokovia has the same amount. So yeah, next time we'll try and wrap up all of the other hub areas, and then after that it'll just be the extra levels, and then we'll be done. But that is where we're going to wrap this one up. I hope everyone did enjoy this episode. Until next time, this has been DMC Jedi Man Gaming, and I am signing off. Peace, everybody.